then again, they're just so cute.
Let's go.
What's going on YouTube? So today I'll be doing a rehousing, and I'm gonna show you guys how I rehouse tarantulas, scorpions, and any invertebrates that I might have. But I would also like to make an announcement on a couple of my breeding projects that I want to showcase in my channel. So yeah, but the one we're gonna rehouse today is mostly my avicularia. It's like, I think, an M6 morph form, but yeah, she needs a rehousing, and her enclosure, I don't know, kind of messy, and it smells like horrible smell. Yeah, I'll be rehousing her in one of these enclosures. I know it seems like a downgrade, but it's more than enough space for her. But yeah, so let's get on with the video. So this is one of my breeding projects. This is my Neolithel Inse, or also known as Trinidad olive tarantula. Okay, she's like inside that burrow. Yeah, she made me a successful sack. I'm like so happy, It's like my first sack, and this is the male. I'm trying to pair them up again for a second sack. I'm not sure if she successfully made another one, but she's deep inside in that burrow. I'll probably post a picture of her or whatever somewhere in the screen. But out of the pairing, I successfully have an egg sack, and it already hatched, and I'm like so happy, like you guys don't know how happy I am. But yeah, these are the babies. So I've counted up to I came close to 56. But some of the babies are they're hiding, but they're pretty cute. They're so cute. But yeah, I have 50 something. But my numbers may be wrong, but that's one of my breeding projects. I'm hoping for another egg sac from the female if the male does it right with another insertion of the sperm web. But yeah, those are one of my breeding projects, and I'm so happy that I actually got my first egg sac and I hatched it properly. So I'm just waiting for them to molt, to have them second instar or first instar. Well, this is their first instar because they're not eggs with legs. If you guys didn't know, eggs with legs is basically what it says. It's a stage where they're still eggs with legs, whatever. But yeah, I'm hoping for another egg sac, and I'm just so happy about it. From what I know, they can be kept communally. It also results to cannibalism, so I'm not gonna be doing any of those experiments or anything. I'm just gonna stick with my gut and just hopefully separate all of them once they molt, which is gonna be a pain in the ass, and I'm gonna hate my life. But then again, they're just so cute. My orange spotted assassin bugs. I think their scientific name is Platymerus sp mombo. This is one of my second breeding projects. They're a pretty cool assassin bugs. I don't know if you guys watched my previous videos. They have a mouth. They have a tube mouth that they use to strike down their prey and then suck it like a juice, if that makes any sense. So I currently have 6 of them here. And I think I have a couple of females, and as you can see, when they eat, they suck the prey dry, but also leaves carcasses everywhere, and it's gonna be spot cleaning every now and then when I feed them. After having them for several months now, I am so lucky to have this. As you can see, those tiny black egg cases, small, but those are their babies. Currently have 28, so I know there's gonna be more in this enclosure. I had to fish them down and find them. I had to use a spoon just to be very gentle and careful, They're very delicate, but at the same time they're kind of hard, but not too hard, if that makes sense. And one of them, I'm not sure if you can see that kind of the one that's I don't know, yellowish orange is like a couple more weeks before it hatches than the rest of the other eggs. So that's one of my breeding projects. And I don't know, maybe if you guys live near in the US or somewhere close, maybe I can do like a giveaway or something maybe in the future. But that's one of my breeding projects. So yeah, go to the next breeding project that I have. Alright, my two scorpions that are currently, from what I know, is pregnant, and those two are my breeding projects right now. First one would be my Hotentata, or Hotentata. It's something. You guys know what I mean. In her back, there's like weird segments in her plates. They're like spaced. So in those spaces, like the wider it is, see the babies in those areas. And are a species of parthenogenetic type of scorpions, meaning they don't need a male or female since they can reproduce sexually just by themselves. I think it's like there's like a small percentage that some of their babies are gonna be like males, but most of them are females. So even if they're males, they can still reproduce. So that's one of my other breeding projects. And then this one's one of my other breeding project, which is a devil striped scorpion, or scientifically known as Paravajovis spinigirus. Correct me if I'm wrong with that scientific name. I don't know how to pronounce it or say it. Bought it off in like a reptile expo. I wasn't sure if she was like paired, but she seems swole and is refusing food, and that's gonna be from my guess that she is pregnant. So I've only had her for like a couple of months. I'm not entirely sure because from what I know, scorpions can take like months and months just to give birth, because they give birth to live scorpions instead of like having them encased in eggs. Yeah, those are my breeding projects at the moment, and comment down below what you guys think I should do with them, or probably a giveaway or something. But that's gonna be like in US only. I don't know how I can do it if it's like overseas or the Philippines or Europe or something, because shipping is gonna be weird and it's not very good in the moment. So I grabbed all the materials that I need for my rehousing on one of my Avicularia. She's a beautiful girl. I've never had problems with her. Yeah, her enclosure just smells really bad, like just horrifying. And I think it's time for a rehousing too, since there's like a lot of carcasses down there that I can't grab with my tweezers, and it's pretty hard. Also, I'm gonna be using like a desert blend by Zoa, or it's pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna mix it with like Eco Earth, the loose coconut fiber substrate. I'm gonna mix them both for like just the substrate, because I like that blend right now. I'm trying something different for my substrate. Then I'll show you guys how I usually do rehousing. Let's do like a weird time lapse. There's a completed enclosure. I'm gonna try and rehouse my Avicularia now. So the things you guys are gonna need: a tweezer, like preferably a longer one, or depending if it's like a small type of tarantula or invertebrate, smaller one for depending on their size. But most of the time when I rehouse bigger ones, I use a big tweezers. And then you need a container or like a catch cup or whatever, anything that they can fit into. Like doesn't matter if it's like a freaking glass of water or whatever. Catch cup, a container, anything that they can fit into. And also you will need to like kind of like understand your tarantula's behaviors, because it can be unpredictable. Like you have to know, if you've been keeping them for a while, you might have figured out like how they act and like their behavior. So for this example, like my tarantula's over there. I've known this tarantula for like a couple months now, and she's a very sweetheart. Like she's a sweetheart, but I'll still have to put her in the container, the catch cup that I have, and then transfer her over here so she won't get tensed or stressed. I have to do it very, very carefully. So for this one, I have to be really aligned. We can see her. Always keep your eye on the tarantula, and most of all, don't panic. Never panic, because if you panic, your tarantula panics. Grab this. And then most of the time, like, guide your tarantula to where you want them to go. So if you like move them to the direction, they usually go the opposite of the direction that they're trying to poke them into. As you guys can see, like, I try to move her from the top of her head, she moves backwards. Get your catch cup ready or your container. Always keep your eyes on your tarantula when you're doing the rehousing, but always be gentle. As you guys can see, I successfully placed her in the container. That's how you rehouse most of the time. Like, it also depends on the species of whatever you're rehousing, whether it be like assassin bugs, whether it be like centipedes. It all depends on the species. Right? I know my avicularia doesn't jolt that much or like teleport real fast when it gets startled or something. So, and then the next step is always get your enclosure ready and slowly open the container. And then, so this is not gonna be easy, so I have to put my phone down and something. Let her do the walking for you. Don't tap her too much because she'll get startled. Since my avicularia is like a sweetheart, I don't have to worry about it too much. Just slowly tap her butt so she can move forward. The opposite of where you tap them is the place they're going to go, if that makes sense. She's just so cute. So yeah, that's basically the fundamentals or the idea of how you rehouse a tarantula or any invertebrate, scorpion, or whatever you guys have in your collection. I'm just gonna wait for her to like web up this area here, so I know it's gonna be a beautiful webbing. So comment down below what you guys would like to see in my future projects and like videos. And comment down what you guys think I should do with some of these. I know, like, I did this with like a loan with somebody, so I'm basically taking like a percentage of this and then he's taking a percentage of this, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them unless like I can sell them or I don't know. So comment down below what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. So yeah, peace.